Some moments in life, they have a certain kind of light to them. A warmth that seems to emanate not from the sun, but from somewhere deeper, from the heart of the experience itself. It's a glow that sticks with you, becoming a cherished memory you can revisit time and again, long after the moment itself has passed. Soft chuckle. It's the echo of laughter, the warmth of a shared glance, and of all the times of the year, the Christmas season. Now that's a time filled with such light. It's as if the entire world agrees to pause, to breathe, and to bask in this collective radiance. It's a feeling woven into the very air we breathe, carried on the scent of pine and cinnamon, on the crisp winter wind. It's a sense of wonder, rekindled in us no matter our age, as we look upon the world with fresh eyes. It's a profound sense of hope, a quiet belief in goodness and new beginnings. And most importantly, it's a feeling of connection, a thread that ties us to family, to friends, and to strangers alike. This is why Christmas is so much more than just a date on the calendar. It's a promise whispered on the winter breeze, a promise of magic, found in the twinkle of a single light or the hush of the first snowfall. A promise of shared joy, of moments that become the stories we tell for years to come. And a promise of memories waiting to be made, blank pages in our story yet to be written. And sometimes, the best way to find that magic, to truly embrace that promise, is to go looking for it. To pack a bag and set out into the world, searching for a Christmas you'll carry with you, always. Today we embark on just such a journey. A quest to discover how this singular season is celebrated across the globe, in ways both familiar and wonderfully new. We're going to explore 30 of the most unforgettable places on Earth to spend the Christmas season. From snow-covered villages to sun-drenched shores, each destination holds its own unique version of that holiday light. Each number on your screen is a new doorway, a new invitation to experience the wonder. Are you ready? Let's begin. Warm pause. Our first stop takes us to a metropolis renowned for its relentless energy, a city that never sleeps, but always dreams. Yet as winter descends, this concrete jungle undergoes a magical transformation, softening its edges with a blanket of festive wonder, especially during the enchanting season of Christmas. Welcome to New York City. Here, the holiday spirit isn't just an occasion. It's a city-wide spectacle, a symphony of light and sound that captivates millions. Even amidst the towering canyons of steel and glass, a different kind of current flows, a palpable hum of shared anticipation. It's the collective excitement for the season, a warmth that defies the winter chill. At the very heart of it all stands the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree, a towering beacon of tradition and hope. Adorned with thousands of brilliant lights, it watches over the joyful sound of skates on ice, a timeless portrait of winter joy on a truly grand stage. Along Fifth Avenue, storefronts transform into mesmerizing worlds of fantasy. Each window is a meticulously crafted dream, a miniature theater playing out Yuletide stories for passers-by. The crisp air carries the sweet, smoky scent of roasted chestnuts, mingling with the distant chime of a Salvation Army bell. Color and life are everywhere you turn. Look up, and the city blurs into a dazzling mosaic of light and motion. In these moments, you understand why people come from all over the world, not just to see the spectacle, but to feel a part of this incredible, fleeting magic. Across the Atlantic, London. At Christmas, it's as if the pages of Dickens spring to life. Angels and constellations float above, sophisticated, enduring magic. A kingdom of delight, handcrafted gifts, music, and comfort foods that warm from within. Warm neighborhood pubs and choirs that lift vaulted naves into song. Traditions run deep. A Norwegian tree, simple mince pies, a cup of mulled wine. Dignity and sentiment in balance, light in the darkness, warmth in the cold, gathering together. Some places get inside you. Paris at Christmas time is one of those. The city of light burns a little brighter, a little warmer. A million tiny stars guide you along a grand stage of wonder. little villages of cheer, handcrafted treasures, mulled wine perfuming the cold air. Romance and quiet elegance, beauty shared, even by strangers. Paris doesn't shout, it whispers, asking you to listen, to look, to feel hope in the air. A timeless city where the spirit of the season is as enduring as its light. Some places feel born of stories. Rovaniemi is one, right on the Arctic Circle, a place built on belief, where Santa holds court. A simple step feels monumental, wishes stamped into the world. Ancient forests and frozen lakes, bell harnesses and soft hooves on snow. If you're lucky, the sky dances, green whispers growing into living light. No words suffice, a soul-stirring memory that never fades. That is the gift of this place. Wonder made real. Some traditions are as strong as roots. Nuremberg's Christkindlesmarkt is one. Centuries of history held in lights, wood, and welcoming smiles. Quality over quantity. Craftsmanship you can feel in your hands. Sausages grilled over wood. Gingerbread baked here for 600 years. An angelic gift giver speaks. The square falls reverently quiet. Togetherness glows here. Things that last, shared in simple joy. A comforting thought. The best traditions endure. Some cities wear history like a well-tailored coat. Vienna does. Whispers of emperors and composers become a holiday symphony. Markets brim with snow globes and handcrafted ornaments. Time seems to slow. Aroma rises to meet the cold. Pastries and sausages comfort the soul. Here, you don't just hear music, you breathe it in, note by historic note. Clip-clop on cobblestones, glittering halls. A storybook come to life, imperial elegance and festive cheer, perfectly in tune. Prague feels conjured from a dream, a Gothic fairy tale in winter. Joyful chatter rises as ancient stones glow with their own warmth. Timeless craft and culture, weathering centuries yet vibrant as ever. Hearty, honest tastes of Prague, food that tells of winter and warm hearths. Golden lamps, voices over the Vltava. Time suspended between history and story. In Prague, you don't just see Christmas, you feel it underfoot. A deep, abiding magic that stays with you long after you've gone. Rome, the eternal city. At Christmas, grandeur turns inward. History breathes in sacred calm. A massive tree, a life-size nativity. Peace descends with the evening light. A deeply human experience at the heart of Catholic tradition. The presepe unfolds everywhere. An art form telling a sacred story. Festive, yet spiritual. Connection to history, faith, and one another. In Rome, togetherness is the season's greatest gift. Some places you don't just visit, you feel them in your bones. Bethlehem, where faith and history breathe in stone and silence. A chorus of humanity united in a single moment. A step out of time, to touch a story that shaped the world. A deeply personal communion. Presence over presence. A reminder that the season's meaning can be quiet and profound. Here, the Christmas story feels as real as the stones beneath your feet. If a city ever leapt from a Christmas card, it's Quebec City. Time slows, every corner reveals enchanting beauty. Laughter, mulled wine, bratwurst, comfort in winter's embrace. Find unique gifts, savor simple joys together. Coziness is the magic. History wrapped in warmth. Snowflakes and storybook rooftops. Winter romance made real. Quebec City, a living fairy tale of the northern Christmas. They call it Capitale de Noël, the capital of Christmas, centuries perfected. Lights, pine boughs, a labyrinth of wonder. A symphony of scents, joy for the senses. Each square its own story. French and German threads entwine. Hearty food and generous spirit. Nourishment of body and soul. A citywide embrace of tradition and togetherness. Strasbourg, where the market tradition first took root and still blooms. Some celebrate with ancient carols. Tokyo celebrates with light, immersive illuminations, precision and beauty choreographed. A night for two in a city that reinvents itself daily. A modern tradition born of clever marketing, now quintessential. Commerce and aesthetics. Tokyo makes the season its own. Under a million lights, the feeling is universal. Joy, connection, amazement. Futuristic, romantic, unforgettable. The brilliance of Tokyo. A city of motion, Seoul channels its energy into festive wonder. Public art on a grand scale, reflections paint gathered faces, a sensory feast, trendy finds, handmade crafts, sizzling grills, rooted in faith, embraced by all as a season of joy. Dynamic city, tender moments. Seoul's modern Christmas. Share a meal, share the light, celebration in motion, a glimpse of the season's future. Alive, stylish, full of life. South of the equator, Christmas flips the script, sun-kissed and carefree. Feasts of fresh seafood, grilled prawns, chilled salads, spectacle draped across Sydney Harbor, colors dancing on sails, light mapped onto icons, carols in the domain under the stars, sunscreen and pine. Tradition meets beach day bliss. Warmth from company, around a fire or on a beach. Sydney in December. A whole new perspective on Christmas joy. Some places feel older, ancient, enduring. Iceland is one, a celebration of light in poetic darkness. 13 mischief makers bring gifts or a potato, folklore alive. Slip into warmth as the world freezes, a surreal embrace, the universe's own light show, a gift from the cosmos. A baptism in the island's energy, myth and wonder intertwined. Reykjavik, where every day melts into the extraordinary. Edinburgh, built of stories, its cobbles steeped in winter lore. Yuletide cheer beneath an imposing historic skyline. Cozy crafts, tartan scarves, and laughter tracing the ice. Christmas crescendos toward Hogmannay's roar. Old stones, New Year, revelry echoing through ages. A blend of solemnity and celebration, past and present entwined. An unforgettable season in a city made for stories. A fairy tale, frozen in time, Bruges in winter, a gentle energy, history lit by Christmas lights, edible art in chocolatiers' windows, pralines almost too beautiful to eat, glide through hidden gardens, postcard scenes at each turn, a rhythmic soundtrack to warmth and wonder. The magic lies in the atmosphere, a city whispering its past. Step into the fairy tale, live the dream of Christmas past. Zurich wears elegance like a tailored coat, quiet, dignified Christmas. Understated artistry accentuates Gothic spires and grand facades. Industry pauses to honor the season. Crystal glow and curated cheer. Cosmopolitan and close to nature. Water doubling holiday glow. Grace and style, carried on the season's gentle hum. Small moments define the holiday. Crafted, impeccable, warm. Zurich's quiet voice lingers long after the lights fade. Higa, a feeling of cozy contentment, comes alive here at Christmas. Every tree draped in lights, mulled wine and a bliskiver in the air. A city that wraps you in warmth and invites you in. Slow down, savor the moment, be present with those you love. The antidote to frantic holidays, small, deliberate comforts. The greatest gift isn't bought, it's felt. That, my friends, is the true meaning of Haga. Aspen was made for winter, luxury meeting wild mountain beauty, freedom atop snow-crowned peaks. The mountain is the main event. A civilized buzz, galleries, shops, faces flushed from the cold. Exquisite indulgence after a day in nature's cathedral. The romance of winter whispered along snowy trails. The quiet joy of drifting flakes, total escape, cocooned in comfort. Here you have the white Christmas you always dreamed of. Here, Christmas is a living, breathing story. San Miguel de Allende. 9 nights reenacting a search for shelter, ritual of community and welcome. Sweet aromas, shared delights, joy you can taste. Soft flames guiding paths, quiet beauty against the night. Faith, family, and the warmth of coming together. This place wraps you in its hug, and you don't forget. A tapestry of light and tradition, woven with love. In Manila, the season lasts months, joy building with the bear calendar, paroles, guiding stars of hope, light every home and humble window. 9 mornings of devotion, quiet determination in cool night air, tradition shared in sweetness, community strengthened daily, families paramount, tables grown with dishes and welcome. The longest Christmas measured in the heart's capacity for joy, a vast chorus of light and fellowship across the city. On an island of eternal spring, Christmas rides a gentle sea breeze, a pearl aglow, avenues and plazas shining over the Atlantic, tradition and anticipation woven in dawn gatherings, exotic fruits, flowers, fresh fish, choirs echoing the aisles, the stage set for one of the world's grandest pyrotechnics, a celebration of life, warmth, light, and the island's spirit. Madeira sets the sky ablaze with hope. In the desert, Christmas arrives with a symphony of lights, modern palaces transformed, step from sun to snowfall. Tradition meets tomorrow at breathtaking scale, unity in diversity, celebrations without borders, a feast for the senses, global flavors under golden lights. Declarations of pride, holidays imagined boldly. Dubai, a celebration of possibility. At Africa's southern tip, Christmas unfolds beneath a summer sky. Forget heavy sweaters, joy thrives in warm sand and sea breeze. Music drifts up the mountainside, open-air celebration, markets with a view, stories and handcrafted gifts. A community moment, shared wonder over the city's center. Epic scenery and intimate spirit, a festive hall under the sun. Cape Town, unforgettable, at the edge of a continent. Here, Christmas dances. Buenos Aires in summer heat, a late-night feast, family at the heart of celebration, shared plates, shared stories, generations connected, paper lights carrying hopes into the night sky, a wild, joyous chorus, color and sound across the skyline, passion on the pavement, connection in every embrace. The gift is togetherness, celebrated Argentine style. Tallinn seems born of Christmas itself, medieval spirit preserved. A story stretching back to 1441, felt in every light and stall, pride in the handmade, warmth against the northern chill, guardians of the past, standing shoulder to shoulder. Slow down, let the fairy tale embrace you. Every corner, a postcard, every turn, another secret. Tallinn, a state of wonder captured inside timeless walls. Krakow sings its Christmas softly, with deep, resonant soul. Pine and grilled ossipek, hot chocolate promises warmth, treasures of a rich artistic heritage, fantastical multi-storied scenes unique to this city of kings and scholars, an unfinished melody honoring a watchman's bravery. Joy intertwined with echoes of the past, resilient and beautiful. A pilgrimage to the heart of Polish Christmas. Singapore turns festive light into architecture, wonder made urban, an immersive symphony of lumens for a modern world. Grand trees dance to carols in gardens by the bay, frangipani and street food, tropical flavors of the season, 100 small parties forming one harmonious chorus. A destination, Christmas, radiant, inclusive, joyful. A brilliant welcome to all who seek its glow. Another kind of Christmas magic, warm sands and ocean breeze. Aloha spirit carries the season ashore, a tropical winter wonderland, playful and bright, a feast for all senses. Hula and fire dancers paint the night, island flavors and fragrances, holidays reimagined. Warmth of sun and connection, the truest holiday spirit. Honolulu leaves a feeling you carry inside, peace, gratitude, and aloha. From the hushed reverence of snow-dusted steeples in ancient towns to the joyful laughter echoing on sun-kissed shores, the universal spirit of Christmas finds a home. It's a feeling that transcends geography, a warmth that settles in the heart no matter the climate. This remarkable season has a way of bringing out our very best. It is the light we create in the darkness, the profound warmth we share in the cold, and the deep, meaningful connection we forge across any distance. We've journeyed to 30 corners of the globe, and in each one we heard a unique carol of hope, a distinct melody of tradition and community. It reminds us that there is no single right way to celebrate. The only true requirement is the simple, beautiful opening of one's heart to wonder and to joy. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Tell us, which Christmas destination from our journey calls to you the most? Or perhaps share a personal memory that has stayed with you through the years. If you enjoyed this global journey, a simple like and subscribe empowers us to keep exploring and sharing these stories with the world. All the beautiful music you've heard is cleared for YouTube monetization. You can find full credits in the description below. From all of us here at Epic Travel, we wish you a season filled with profound peace, abundant joy, and the promise of unforgettable adventures ahead. May you always go find your light quietly. Happy Christmas wherever you